Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ryano98 and welcome to StarCraft 2. But this isn't really StarCraft 2, this is actually an arcade game for StarCraft 2. And it is called Warships. It's where you get into a ship that you pick here on the bottom right, and then you face off against another enemy team, which is right up here. I guess they're the Protoss, and we are the lovely Terran, of course. I've rarely put up any StarCraft. This is actually my first time. I actually wanted to record this one instead of me playing a regular old match because I love playing this game. It's such a good war strategy game, and it really gets my head turning. It gets me thinking of strategies and new strategies and how to take out the other opponents. And I think this is actually the best arcade game that's mostly out. It's a new update and everything, and it is pretty nice. You guys should actually play this. It's on arcade. Should be the first one because this is really popular now. And I'll show you guys the fundamentals and how to actually play this game. Of course, you see the mineral line, which is right here. It's all over the map down here on the bottom left. So you can see all of those minerals, and you would mostly need as many minerals as you want. It's mostly crucial because you only have one worker. You cannot create more than one worker. But let's actually get this thing started. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 ships that you can pick. But of course, if you're a noob or if you're a first timer on here, it says to use the assault battleship, which I never actually used because I never saw, if you were new to this, use this ship. But I mostly use the missile battleship or the broadside cruiser, or sometimes the carrier. There's a lot of strategies you can use, just like in StarCraft 2 regular game, not the arcade, like custom matchmaking. But let's get on. Let's just press play and let's see what happens. There's 3 other guys on my team. It's a 3v3, and I need to turn on my volume. It's a 3v3. As you can see, this is actually the support. This is the Gauss cruiser. And then this is the broadside cruiser, and I think our other guy is gonna be a repair. It'll all show you down here when you first start out. It will show you like what you would do, what other stuff there is, and you can see people already upgrading. This is a shield. This is a heavy shield dome. These are siege tank, which are large turrets. There's different types. There's different types for each. Well, no, not necessarily, but every single cruiser or every single ship has a specific kind of ability or kind of power that it has compared to the other ones. Not all ships are the same, but they can have, like you can see here, I actually have 8 guns. And that's why it's called the broadside, because it's used to be for flanking or be for like holding down or supporting your allies, while the other one, this is actually a supply ship too. It has a large gun on top of it. So it only can shoot in one direction, and as you can see, it doesn't have any space to put anything on it. But as you can see, I actually put up a siege tank. I've actually played several games on this arcade game, and it's really fun. I want to record more, but I just love playing this game so much. And I'll show you myself right here. As you can see, I have limited space, and it's always good to keep your space really limited, because you need every single slot. If you have an open slot that's kind of worthless, you can always put something there. You always need to have all of these filled up with somehow. Just like, and try to manage all of your space and try to get every single slot. I cannot tell you enough. And as you can see, we're actually, oh, there's another broadside cruiser. But as you can see, this guy's actually sieging up. As you can see, there's the little round circle. This is how far he can shoot from his siege mode, which is pretty nice. And I was actually coming to support him. As you can see, I said don't go alone, as I misspelled there. And it is always good to try to rush and take out their workers, which is my workers up here, because it's really good to put them up here, because most of the opponents think that see, like theirs, they left theirs right in the middle, which is pretty bad, because then you really need those first minerals first. Like in the early game, you really need minerals, but in the later game, after like 30 minutes, you really need any minerals, because you already mined out mostly half of the map, or maybe 3/4 of the map. And that's one of the abilities right there, which is called the slugs. I'll actually show you right here. It's under its learn abilities. It is the magnetic accelerator, which is it fires 8 charged slugs out of each side of the cannon, and it is pretty nice. As you can see, this is already a heavily heavily fortified battle here. And this is what I love about it. It's always action-packed. There's always a lot of strategy. You need to know where to put your ship, how much your shields are. There's actually shields on the bottom right there. You see it in the blue, where my cursor is. And we actually took that guy out, which was pretty nice. Mostly people don't die until maybe the 10-minute mark, but I guess these guys just got too greedy and everything, so they actually died. I think we got this guy too, but as you can see, he has 2 shields. But this broadside cruiser doesn't have any high health or a high shield, so that's why I'm upgrading my shield and trying to get more repair systems. But that's kind of more after a long time ago.
Upgrade complete.
Along more of maybe the 15-minute mark, I finally get more stuff. As you can see, where there's actually an engine which you can actually take out, and then you'll actually slow the enemy shit down, and you can actually help and try to take out other ships, just like this guy. Oh, he's actually warping back. There actually is a warp, and actually to win this game, I forgot to talk about that. To win this game, you see these little turrets here, over here and over here. I should go back to everyone. Here, which is the Protoss, which are these spires. You need to take these out in order to win. You don't really need to kill all the ships. That's kind of like the defensive, but you need to take and hold these. So our main objective is try to destroy the ships and try to make them respawn right over here. So it takes maybe about 30 seconds for them to respawn. So then we try to take out every single spire or every single star base. That's what they're called, star bases. Wait, which one's? Oh, okay, they're all star bases. As you can see, they have 10,000 shield and 20,000 life, which is pretty hard compared to like these ships, which have like 2,500 to 1. This is actually the stealth cruiser, which can actually go stealthy. It can actually go invisible and try to flank around larger ships. But you guys will see that if you guys ever play this game. It is StarCraft 2, which is pretty nice. And we're actually trying to configure where our enemies are going, since they're already attacking one of our workers here. So we try to flank him off. We didn't see this guy until kind of later into the time, because this guy's not supposed to be in the front. He's actually the support. He's not supposed to, because you can see he doesn't have heavily fighters. As you can see, his health, his shield's already down. He actually doesn't have any shields. Oh, I didn't know the Gauss cruiser had no shields. So that's why he's just taking damage right now. As you can see, I'm actually taking forward this guy right here. The same broadside cruiser, I use my ability right there and try to take him out with the rocket pods. As you can see, they actually have the artillery. This one's the cannon. Upgrade from the siege tank, which is a large turret. You can actually upgrade these into artillery, forward beams, torpedo silo. I'm actually using the torpedo silo because I found out after my 3rd or 4th game playing this that range is really a nice and handy way to take out your enemies. Plus, it's really good because the AI of these siege tanks, they try to take out the silo, the missile silo missiles, because they actually have life on them. As you can see, if I click on one, which is right here, it actually has a few health on it. See, it says torpedo, it has 300 health. So the AI try to take that out instead of aiming for your ship, which is pretty nice. It's a little distraction, like when you're trying to run away. I actually use my tactic, which running away and using my torpedo silos to actually have a bigger advantage to try to take out my opponent or try to run, which is pretty helpful. So it's actually 2 against 3, and it's pretty hard to see this stealth cruiser when it's blind, but we actually had a nice scan there, because I think the mobile shipyard actually has the UAV. But he's actually using the aircraft, which is a hangar, which has aircraft, which is like the Viking, the Wraith, the Banshee, the Raven, and the gunship. These are actually very good because these don't cost anything, I think. I never actually ran out of money or anything to actually use it, so that's why sometimes I like going just aircraft carrier or aircraft only, because it's pretty easy to just maneuver them around. They're faster than the ships. I think they're faster than all the ships. So if you want them for scouting or for recon, it is fairly nice. And I actually used my special ability there, the Gauss rail cannon, which does a lot of damage, 1,500 damage. And then my shields, and then the Wasp missile, and the magnetic accelerator. But these guys were kind of new to this game, I think. I actually got 12 or 13 kills out of this whole game, which is pretty unnatural because you're only supposed to get like 4 and then like 3 deaths or something. but I guess we were playing against the new people. They were pretty hard. This guy just really wanted to get a kill here, but I guess our shields for everything really helped out. I really learned out that shields help more than your life, because that's why I got the shield first for this broadside cruiser, which is pretty nice. And as you can see here, he just floated away. We took out his engine, so he's faster, he's slower to actually move away. As you can see here, we actually demolished him. And then right here, this the cruiser is actually taking mostly all the damage. See, this is what's good about the aircraft, is that all of these, as you can see, this actually looks a lot, but it's not really that bad, because if you keep on shooting, and as you can see, these never hit our ships like directly. They mostly hit they hit the aircraft, or they hit one of my silo, or one of my missiles, my silo rocket launchers. But I think this one is the assault. This is the assault battleship. So this is the one that you should use first. As you can see, there's a lot of placement where you can put stuff. As you can see, he's actually losing a lot of space, trying to space them out a little bit more. But it's always a win and take. You always need to back off when you need to. Teamwork, and I cannot say that enough. Teamwork is the best thing to actually do for this. You really need to be coordinated with your team. I actually have mortars right here. As you can see, these little things, they're actually called mortars. They have more range. Oh, someone's calling. Uh-oh, that is loud. There we go. And then there's actually upgrades for these too, which you can actually upgrade by 900 minerals. As you can see, all of us are mining from all of these, and it's really good to take these workers out and hold them off for the beginning or early game, because it is really reliable to have the upper hand of having more equipment and having more kind of an upper hand. Even though I said that twice, it's really good to kind of keep these guys on their toes, trying to get them out of their uncomfortable spots, like we're doing now. We're almost maxed out. This guy already has mostly, look at all of these ships. They're all Vikings and other, oh, Minotaur, what's that? Oh, I don't know about those. Learn stuff new every day. But as you can see here, I actually have my health, which is the repair arms, which actually repair part of your ship that's damaged. But I actually upgraded my shield too to a heavier shield, which is right, right here. You use the shield dome, and then you go straight. Oh, I can't press it. I thought I can. As you can see, I have four target silos, plus I'm surrounded by mortars and shield regenerators. As you can see, this guy is all alone with his other, oh, he's actually using his ability. As you can see, these actually just the abilities from the enemy broadside cruiser. It's really hard to use, since you need to line it up pretty nice. So to use this, if you ever use this, try to know your ship better. Try to maneuver it. It actually has a strafe drive, which you press A, which is a hotkey, and then you press anywhere, and it will maneuver itself or stabilize itself, so it can move in the same direction but not moving its nose or anything, which I kind of messed up here because my teammate kind of bumped me and everything. But as you can see, all four of my guns are shooting at this main person. He's really alone. The other guy got respawned, so every time you die, you respawn over here, and I'll show you back. These encounters of the enemy is just so nice. It takes a lot of strategy, and we didn't know that this guy was actually getting blown up. I was having a hard time trying to, I was really dedicated to kill this guy, since he was kind of a big pain to us anyways, because he had all the firepower that we needed actually instead of this guy. This guy's actually the support. I don't know why this guy didn't help anymore, but we saved him overall. And it's always good to actually trap him off, because to use this warp, you actually need to get out of combat and try to, I think you have to stay out of combat for at least 5 seconds. So that's why you cannot let them warp out, or else it'll be a waste. Because when they warp back, they'll warp back over here, and then they'll regain a lot more. They'll rebuild all of their stuff, and they'll kind of come back with you in a vengeance, which is kind of scary. That's why he's staying up here, because they have the upper hand of oh, sorry, my voice. An upper hand of being upgraded, because as you can see, you stay out here. You cannot upgrade. I forgot to tell you that too. You cannot upgrade out here. You need to be by a starbase, which these are starbases, like I said before. You need to be in this kind of radius, which is maybe about, maybe right in there. Or actually, you need to be just in the middle or inside of your base to actually upgrade and build more stuff. I guess that's kind of balanced. So you can't build, like, you can't camp out here. You actually need to go back and try to rebuild and make your ship better. As you can see, me and my other teammate are actually camping the builders so we can delay them from mining for a while. But as you can see, they actually caught on by moving their miners outwards, so out of action. And we actually agreed to actually fight at the mineral line. The mineral line, of course, is in the middle of the map, which of course both of us have the same playing field. We are not attacked by the star bases. And by the way, star bases can actually attack you too. They shoot back. They can try to, well, actually that's all they do is just shoot back, but it's actually big damage. They can do a lot of damage from you. But as you can see here, they're actually moving out now. This guy was actually, as you can see here, there's a lot of strategies that you can use. In the later part of the game, I won't spoil it for you guys, but they actually did something that I wasn't expecting them to do. It's really hard to expect because this is a wide map. This is a very large map, and this is actually a big giant. This is a big maneuver. I mean, big firefight with the enemy. Our other guy, our support guy's here. So it's mostly 3-on-3. I wonder what this guy was doing the whole game. I actually reviewed this earlier, but he was actually waiting to use his abilities and try to use it on us. But I guess that's how you sometimes lose, is because your teammates don't help you, or they just don't kind of take some of the damage. Like right here, this guy does not have any shield, so we need to try to help him out as much as possible. He's actually using his large ability, his abilities right here, which is the fusion shell. The overcharge, which is level 5. So you can actually level up your abilities to make them stronger. And of course they have a cooldown, which you will need to, I think when you upgrade them, the cooldown will be faster, or it will be simultaneous. But which is good about the abilities is that it keeps it diverse in the game, which I really like. And I actually missed my Gauss missile there. But I think this guy should be going down too, and this guy should be going down. But it's really good to get range on this. I don't know why I'm so close though. If I was like farther away from maybe about over here, I would be able, my guns over here on the side of the ship would actually shoot at him, and he won't either, because these, what's it called, the forward beams, they only can shoot forward, as it says in the name of the large cannon, I guess you can say large cannon. But it only can shoot forward, which is really bad. I like stuff that can actually shoot 360. And they actually took out my engine, so I tried to repair it. I repaired it because my repair arms were pretty nice. My teammate here has ravens, which actually heal. They heal anything. They heal any machine builders, miners, or anything. So I actually trapped this guy off. I don't know why he was just charging into here, and I actually warped back home to actually repair it. Oh, like I said right there, I need to repair. But I think we got this guy pretty trapped. My teammate here with all the starports and all the hangars, these guys are actually tough. These guys are really hard to take care of compared to like the Vikings, because the Vikings are really, they can get killed by maybe about four bursts at them. But there's actually more, as you can see, I showed you guys earlier. There's actually more aircraft that they can actually use. And then right here, he actually transitioned into going Banshee, which only can attack ground units. As you can see, it keeps it more balanced as Banshees. Like in real StarCraft, they only can attack ground vehicles, or ground armies, or ground other soldiers, units. There we go, units. And this guy really got greedy here. He really died. Wow. But I think there's another ability where it grabs him. Concussion, canister shell, ballistic missile, and tether. Oh, the tether one was the one that killed him. And we actually find one of their miners. But it's already mostly too late, as you can see how much money I have. I'll show you the income, which is about 720 all around, I think. Wait, this isn't right. What? This isn't. Oh, that's the income. Okay, we're getting a steady income. Resources. There we go. As you can see, everyone mostly has more than 1,000, even though they're in the pro sauce, which is right. I think this guy is. And it's fairly easy to get by the 20-minute mark for this kind of size of the ship to max out, to upgrade everything that you need, which is like the torpedo silos, the mortars. There's actually a lot more. Wait, let me see. Will it show one of these? I want to show you guys what else you can put. Oh, never mind. He upgraded them into mortars. And it's always good to donate money, because if you're sitting on a pile of 3,000 kind of 3,000 minerals, it's really good to share with your teammates, even though you're not even using it at all. They can use it to make more ships, which is really nice. These things are really a big distraction into the field. And then, as you can see, he has all these ships, but he still has this much space left, which is awesome. He actually has the refit, which actually repairs in capital ships. That's pretty cool. I actually want to use those too. So I actually moved out in a pair. These guys were trying to flank us, and try to flank the oh, they weren't. They were just scouting, I guess. But as you can see here, they actually do the maneuver, which I wasn't expecting right now. This guy was actually the decoy. I don't think they really chatted about this. They just wanted to decide to go out on their own. But they caught us really off guard. They actually killed one of our star bases. As you can see here, we thought that they would just support this guy right here. But all three of us were coming straight onto him. As you can see, I try to use my range ability right here and take out a little bit of volley onto him without him even shooting at me. But all of a sudden, we're wondering where's the other two ships, and all of a sudden a little red blinking light over here comes around, and they're actually killing our base. They kind of took around, they actually flanked us and actually took out the base. Well, this guy was our distraction. I actually didn't notice it until it was too late. But the bad thing about this is that you can warp straight back to the star base where they're attacking, which is really uncomfortable. That's why they wanted to keep this guy, so we can't warp back, so they actually have to hit us. But it was pretty hard. He actually ran from us, and then we finally noticed that they're actually taking it out. They actually took it out right about now. Well, I don't know what this guy's doing. He did nothing. I don't know what he was doing. I guess he was just using his ability. So I actually walked back. Right here, I tried to take both of them out, but they finally took it out. I actually take out this guy, the Teutonic guy, and this is actually I actually was pretty proud of this game. There was a lot of action on every part. For both of the teams were actually pretty nice. They fought well, and of course there's actually no ranking system, not like regular StarCraft where you can go against harder and harder players with more strategy and more cunning. But I guess we actually adapted to this. So I went on a run to go take out this one, which is on the top of the top left of the screen, the farthermost. You really don't want to go in between both of these right here if you stay right here and attack both of them. But because both of the firepower will be aimed on you, these actually have pretty good range. Like, they can get you from like all the way out here, which is pretty far. Most ships don't even shoot that far, so you'll have to get good shields or kind of good range on the weapons. But somehow my cannons on the sides of the ship don't have that good of a range compared to my silos and the mortars, which is really kind of a pain. I wish they had a bigger range capacity. But what's good about the guns on the side of the ship, that they actually take out missiles too. Like the silos that I'm using, the torpedo silos, they actually shoot down those too. But my torpedo silos and mortars, I don't think they can take them out because they're kind of unguided, except the torpedo side. The mortars are unguided, so it's pretty hard to shoot them out of the space. And since they're unguided, and you know how moving things going this way and then people going that way, it's pretty hard to compensate for missiles. And he's actually trying to do another counterattack. They were actually pretty greedy. He almost took it out too with his forward beams. But good thing we had two guys here trying to taking over both of it. As you can see here, I'm actually taking this one out without even them noticing. He was actually going for another run while he was staying back and upgrading. He actually went for another build. You can actually salvage your ships and make new units without using any kind of you can salvage it for 75%. But some units like these you can salvage for like 100. Oh no, it's actually 75. Oh, it was like for 100 last time. I guess I actually fixed that because it was kind of overpowering, because you can actually change up all of your whatchamacallit strategies really fast. But as you can see here, they're trying to go for a straight up bombard. I actually got out here just in time to actually warp back out and help my teammates. I actually did that perfectly. I did that just in time. I was pretty glad about that. And we actually took this guy out pretty easily without him even touching the starbase, because we actually covered it, which kind of like the AI from the torpedo silos and artillery, the cannons. It leads us straight to us instead of the starbase, but I think he gets some shots out because of the cannons. And this is a lot of Vikings. As you can see, this is a lot of air. That is just horrifying. You do not want to be the ship that is getting all of this firepower. So you can see he can actually stay back and actually control these guys. They can actually go anywhere in the map without any kind of range. And I was thinking about going for another run since they went individually and they lost. I was kind of getting cocky here, but I think I got killed in this game. I was trying to get him. I was trying to catch him off guard, but they were actually straight in front of me. I knew I should have took it wider and try to take the side of the map, so I can take this guy out the starbase out pretty easily, and he just rushes his way through in the middle. As you can see here, we actually knew that he was coming by because of his banshees. How you can see a little bit of invisibility right there. So we actually got these covered. My teammates told me that they will cover the star bases, which is pretty nice. I was glad about their teamwork of staying here and actually protecting the stealth cruiser. I mean the star bases, while I have the heavy artillery and heavy guns to take out all the ships. But I was pretty scared here. They actually had a concave on me, but I'm glad my shields. I upgraded my shields so they can have at least up to 6,000 instead of 2,500, which was earlier. That shield really does make a difference because as you can see, none of my buildings are actually dying yet, and mostly my shield is just taking all the blow, while my shield regenerators and my shield and my repair arms. And this is what's the pain about this. They can just keep on you without losing any minerals whatsoever. As you can see here, they're actually killing some of my... See, and this is the talk that I was talking about. This is the maneuver where they actually destroy, or my missiles actually bombard them, while I use actually my boost. They can actually have boost, which is upgraded by the engines, which is pretty nice. So you can see I boosted it away and used my warp just in time before he gets another shot off, so it tells me not to warp back because I'm in combat. And I should have helped out my other teammate that actually had this, but I think he was alright. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I warped back here. Oh yeah, I remember. I warped back just in time to take out this guy because I had to go repair my shields. So you can see my shields went back up and everything. I hit him with the Gauss missile, which is right here. Oh, the rail cannon, which is actually shot out from 3 sides. You can pick which side. There's actually the south side, actually the north, the east, and the west side. You cannot shoot from your butt. And he actually tried to ram me there, which is pretty bad. As you can see here, actually he's actually not facing me like I am right now, where he's sideways, so he can actually use the guns instead, but he's actually facing forward, where his guns have the blind spot, and we're actually really bombarding them, while these guys just stay out here and do nothing. I guess they just left him for dead. That's why it's pretty good to go out and try to go have a good old time and try to kill people with your whole team. You cannot go alone. Like I said, if you saw that chat earlier, like around the 1 minute mark, you cannot go alone. It is really bad to go alone, because 3 against 1, even though the 3 enemies don't have that much kind of upgrades, and we actually cut this guy off and we got him, which is in nick of time because I actually used my boost to try to cut around him and try to block him off, because these kind of assault ships don't have good maneuvering. As you can see, he's kind of slow on the maneuvering and turning, but I actually boosted him out with my rail cannon. So I was actually kind of, what do you say? I was really, wow, that's a lot of Vikings. Oh my goodness, he was really alive on Vikings. They can really take out these the gunships. They can actually move while aiming at the same time. I mean, shoot while moving at the same time. Not like these Vikings. You have to micro them just right, so they're actually a pain sometimes. And somehow this guy really had a good shield and good systems. He actually repaired all of his buildings pretty fast. As you can see here, I can't get a good shot at it. That's a pretty blurry screen. These repair arms really repaired all of his shields. They repaired the heavy dome shield, which was pretty bad for me. I think he actually got away because we were supposed to take out his engine, but we didn't get out that far away, which is pretty bad. And I think my other guy, he actually went out for another run and tried to take out another starbase, but he actually almost got it. He kind of took out part of the shields though, but the shields actually regenerate as normal. I actually hit him with the Gauss missile, Gauss rail cannon. I don't think I'm saying gas cannon. I don't know. Very large gun. Very large gun. That's pretty interesting. I think I actually died here. Oh no, my teammate's actually coming back to actually save me. This is what I like about the aircraft, which is actually suppressing. Well, I got really greedy here. I thought my shields would regenerate back, but I think I think I didn't die. I think I did. I think I didn't. It was like yesterday I played this game. and I actually wanted to put this up because for your guys' enjoyment. It's different than Call of Duty, SimCity, Crisis 2. I actually need to do all that stuff earlier and later, but I just have school and stuff. I'm sorry about that. School, high school, yeah. That's what's bad. I think we actually killed this guy too. We actually did. That was pretty nice. Oh, we should actually get this out of here. That could have been bad. And as you can see here, both of the star bases are actually hitting me, which is really hurting me. So you can see I'm really taking a lot of damage right here. I'm actually losing maybe about 1,000 life after every single shot that the star base gets out. And I don't know why my teammates, oh my gosh, that's a big halo ring. Oh, I think I got out of here. I think I did. I should have used my boost. But my teammate here gets right into line and actually shoots him out. He actually really takes this guy out pretty hard. I was pretty surprised that I actually used it correctly by sieging. As you can see here, he actually sieges or retracts. Well, it's actually siege, which disables your main cannon. Oh, it does? Oh, I guess I should, because I remember using this ship, and it was pretty hard to use any of my guns, my main abilities. I guess that's why I should really use another strategy on this to actually do better. And as you can see, I actually didn't go back because my teammate was actually coming back too. My repair arms are actually repairing my engine. That's why I'm going so slow. But this guy was actually reconning since he can go faster than me. He was just trying to check out who was there. These guys are respawning, of course. And it takes, like I said, in a minute, 30, maybe 30 seconds or a minute. While these guys, oh, my mouse. Oh, no, mouse, stay alive. Stay alive. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. There, no. Oh, my mouse, no, don't die on me now. Don't die on me now. I don't know why, mouse. Why? Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. But as you can see, I think this is the last engagement of the whole series here. There's another 2 minutes in. As you can see here, we actually take a nice concave right here. All of his aircraft carriers, and I mean all of his aircraft are actually focused on these right here. As you can see here, we're actually taking this guy. This guy just charges right in, knowing I don't know what to do. We just really took him out. But my shields are taking the blow from the ion cannons from the starbase. This guy barges in with all of his aircraft without even having any defense system. So we kind of, everyone's leaving. The plague left. And wow, these are a lot. These are a lot of, like, I can't say that more. But I actually kind of focus fired all my abilities onto the starship, but since this guy's not going to do anything, he's just going to absorb the blows while the starbase actually kills us all. But he goes down eventually, and another guy is respawning. Oh my goodness, look at how much firepower is right onto that guy. And now I actually thought it was GG, because we didn't see that there was another starbase open, because one of my teammates said that it went boom, which I thought it actually went boom boom, but it actually was still alive, because I thought he said that he went to destroy it. But I think there's only one more guy left, so I think that's GG. That is a very good game, and I thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys want more Warships from StarCraft 2 or StarCraft 2 gameplay of me playing in a regular matchmaking game, I can do that, a live commentary or a regular commentary. But I'll show you guys once again one of the ships that you can actually use. It's actually loading right now. Oh god, my mouse. There we go. But I thank you guys very much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And these are assault battleships. These are the battleships, assault battleships. As you can see, I'll go back. Oh, my mouse died. Oh no. But like I said before, I mostly use the missile. Come on, mouse. Okay, the missile battleship, which launches massive long-range artillery, which I really like the range aspect of that. That's why I used it. The carrier, focus on fielding and supporting fighters to swarm enemy ships at any range. Any range, you gotta love range. And the durable defender. That was really the defender, capable of protecting allies and drawing enemy ships toward itself. Oh wait, no, I wasn't using that. I was using the broadside. There we go. Cruiser-sized brawler, equipped with massive guns, which side only fire sideways. But I thank you guys for watching again, and goodbye.